Have you ever wondered why, despite all the love and affection in a relationship, there still seems to be a missing connection in the bedroom? Maybe you've experienced those moments where everything seems fine, yet something feels off. Women, no matter how confident or strong they appear, have desires and needs that are often difficult to express. Today, we're diving into 7 things women truly crave in the bedroom but are too afraid to ask for. These are the elements that could completely change how you approach intimacy and strengthen the bond between you and your partner. If this sounds familiar to you, don't worry, you're not alone. Stick around to discover simple, yet effective ways to meet these unspoken needs and take your relationship to the next level. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more bold Stoic insights and proven tips to elevate your relationships and communication skills. Share your thoughts below. We're listening. Number 1. Foreplay. It's not just about sex. When most people think about foreplay, they imagine the physical acts that precede intercourse, but for women, it's so much more than that. Foreplay isn't just about the sexual touch. It's about building anticipation, emotional connection, and intimacy. For many women, the real craving isn't just the act itself. It's the closeness, the attention, and the emotional groundwork that creates a deeper bond. The biggest mistake many men make is thinking that foreplay starts right before sex. In reality, foreplay can start much earlier in the day. A simple text during the day saying, "I'm thinking about you and can't wait to see you later," can do wonders. It reminds her that she is desired, not just when it's time to get physical, but throughout the day, keeping the connection alive. When you only give attention to your partner at night when you're ready to get it on, it can make her feel like a mere object. It's important to remind her that you value her outside of the bedroom as well. Send a sweet message, a voice note, or just check in throughout the day to let her know she's always on your mind. Foreplay doesn't need to be complicated. It's about the little things. The subtle touches, playful comments, and most importantly, making her feel wanted every moment of the day. By doing so, you create an environment where the intimacy naturally builds, and when the time does come to be physical, the connection is deeper and more fulfilling. Number 2. Eye contact. The silent language of connection. Eye contact is one of the most powerful forms of communication in any relationship, but it holds an especially deep meaning in the bedroom. It's not just about looking at each other, it's about feeling seen and understood. Women crave the connection that comes from gazing into each other's eyes during intimacy. It's a powerful, vulnerable moment that builds trust and closeness. Many men focus on the physical aspects of intimacy, but forget the emotional connection that eye contact creates. In those moments when you're close, taking a brief pause to lock eyes with your partner can make her feel truly seen. It's more than just a look, it's an invitation to bond, to show that you're present, and that you are connected on a deeper level. It also allows you both to slow things down and focus on the intimacy beyond the physical. Eye contact can also be incredibly reassuring. When a woman looks into your eyes and sees that vulnerability, it reinforces her trust in you. It shows her that you're emotionally available, not just physically. This simple act of pausing and looking at her can make her feel valued in a way that no words or gestures ever could. Remember, eye contact isn't just for intense moments. It can also be playful. A wink or a glance can ignite attraction and build anticipation, adding another layer of excitement to your connection. Whether you're in the middle of a passionate encounter or simply spending quiet moments together, don't underestimate the power of holding her gaze. It's a silent affirmation that says, "I'm here with you, fully present." Number 3, make some noise. Reassurance through sound. When it comes to intimacy, silence can be deafening. While every person has their own preferences when it comes to noise during sex, making some sound, whether it's a sigh, a groan, or just a little grunt, can actually enhance the experience and make both partners feel more connected. It's not about being overly dramatic or theatrical, but about providing reassurance that what's happening feels good. For many women, when their partner is completely silent, it can lead to uncertainty. Are they enjoying themselves? Are they fully engaged? It's the subtle noises, the sounds of pleasure, that let your partner know they're on the right track. These noises help build a feedback loop of mutual satisfaction. Just like when a woman lets out a soft moan, it gives reassurance that her partner is doing something right. Likewise, when men make small noises during intimacy, it reassures women that they're not only appreciated, but also desired. A key point to remember is that it doesn't have to be loud or exaggerated. A little hum of approval, a quiet moan, or even just breathing heavier can convey to your partner that you're enjoying the moment. It's not about performing, it's about showing genuine pleasure. These sounds communicate a deeper emotional connection that words alone often can't express. So, don't hold back completely. Let your partner hear the satisfaction and enjoyment in your voice. It can increase the feeling of closeness and bring both of you into the moment more fully. After all, intimacy is a shared experience, and sharing those sounds of pleasure can deepen the connection between the two of you. Number 4. A little roughness goes a long way. It's a common misconception that women only want softness and tenderness in the bedroom. While affection and gentleness are crucial, many women also crave a little bit of roughness, within reason. This doesn't mean aggression or disrespect, but rather a shift from being overly cautious to showing confidence and strength in a way that makes her feel desired and free. Often, men hesitate to be rough because they worry about crossing boundaries or hurting their partner. However, the truth is that many women find strength and assertiveness exciting. There's a certain thrill in feeling taken care of in a way that shows your partner is in control and confident in what they're doing. This doesn't mean disregarding her comfort, but rather taking the lead when the time feels right. For example, some of the most successful and powerful women in the world, who are accustomed to being in control in their professional lives, crave the opportunity to let go and experience someone else take charge. It's a safe space where they can embrace their femininity without feeling the weight of responsibility or leadership. This kind of vulnerability and submission is empowering, and it creates a deeper, more connected intimacy. It's important to understand that roughness doesn't mean being disrespectful or forceful. It's about knowing when to let go of restraint and when to take charge, whether it's through more dominant physical actions or simply through assertive, confident communication. The key is trust and consent, so make sure to communicate openly with your partner about what feels good and what doesn't. When done right, a little roughness can make the experience even more intimate and exhilarating. Number 5. Toys. Don't be afraid to spice things up. When it comes to intimacy, many couples shy away from introducing toys into their routine. This is often due to misconceptions or insecurities about their relationship. Some men may feel threatened by the idea of their partner using toys, thinking it reflects something missing in their ability to satisfy their partner. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. Introducing toys can enhance the experience for both partners, adding a new layer of excitement and pleasure. Women, especially, can sometimes need a little extra stimulation to reach their full potential in the bedroom. This doesn't mean that the man is not enough, but rather that different kinds of stimulation can make the experience even more enjoyable. There's no shame in using toys. They're just tools to elevate the experience and create more variety in the bedroom. One of the biggest misconceptions is that toys are a replacement for a partner. In fact, they're not meant to replace anyone. They're meant to complement and enhance what's already there. When a couple introduces toys, it can spark new levels of excitement, curiosity, and mutual exploration. For men, it's important to view toys as something that can bring more satisfaction to both of you. There's no ego involved. It's about ensuring that both partners are experiencing their highest level of pleasure. It's important to approach this idea with an open mind and a sense of adventure. You don't have to jump straight into it. Start by discussing it with your partner and see how she feels. If she's open to it, you can both explore together. Picking out a toy together at a store can turn into a fun, bonding activity, and it shows your willingness to try new things and keep things exciting in the relationship. Remember, toys are just one of many tools that can add spice to your sex life. There's no shame in using them, only a stronger connection and a more fulfilling experience for both of you. Number 6. Hold us after. It's about more than just sex. After an intimate encounter, it's not uncommon for men to feel physically exhausted and ready to roll over and fall asleep. But for many women, the moments right after intimacy are just as important as the act itself. She craves to be held, cuddled, and reassured that the bond between you two is more than just physical. Women often experience a range of emotions after intimacy, feeling vulnerable, connected, or even needing a bit of comfort. When you simply roll over and go to sleep, it can make her feel as though she's been discarded or that she's only valued for her physical presence. On the other hand, holding her, whether it's a brief cuddle, a soft kiss, or just holding her hand, can reinforce the emotional connection and make her feel truly cared for. This isn't about needing to be overly affectionate or acting like a romantic, but simply acknowledging that intimacy isn't just about the physical act. It's about reinforcing the emotional bond you share. After intimacy, a woman wants to feel that she is still desired, respected, and loved. It's those small, tender moments after the physical part is over that can make her feel safe and cherished. It's also important to recognize that not every woman needs this, and some may prefer space after intimacy. The key is communication. Talk with your partner and understand what makes her feel secure and loved after intimacy. Whether it's holding her, talking to her, or just lying next to her, these simple gestures are crucial in maintaining the emotional intimacy in your relationship. Number 7. Vulnerability. Let us see the real you. In the world of relationships, vulnerability is often seen as a sign of weakness, but in reality, it's one of the most powerful things you can offer your partner. Women especially crave vulnerability from their partners, not just during emotional conversations, but also in the bedroom. This doesn't mean you need to break down or share every deep personal secret, but rather to let her see your authentic self. Let her feel that you are fully open and present in the moment. When a man is emotionally closed off, it creates a barrier that prevents true intimacy from forming. Women want to feel that they are more than just a sexual partner. They want to know that you are emotionally invested in them. When you show vulnerability, whether it's through sharing a fear, expressing affection, or just letting down your guard, it helps to build a stronger emotional connection. It lets her see that you trust her and are willing to be emotionally available, not just in the bedroom, but in your relationship as a whole. This openness can happen in subtle ways, like letting her know how much she means to you, being candid about your own feelings, or expressing your emotional needs. When you show vulnerability, it creates a safe space for both partners to be their true selves, which ultimately leads to greater intimacy, trust, and closeness. It also makes her feel more comfortable being vulnerable in return. True intimacy isn't just about physical pleasure. It's about emotional connection and trust. Letting your guard down and being vulnerable with your partner is one of the most intimate things you can do, and it can enhance your connection in ways that mere physicality never could. Intimacy is so much more than just the physical act. It's about emotional connection, trust, and the subtle ways you show up for your partner. By understanding and addressing the things women crave in the bedroom but are often too afraid to ask for, you can deepen your bond and make your relationship stronger than ever. It's not just about satisfying physical needs, but about creating an environment where both partners feel valued, seen, and truly connected. Remember, small gestures, whether it's a text during the day, eye contact during intimacy, or showing vulnerability, can have a huge impact on the level of intimacy and satisfaction in your relationship. Communication is key, and being open to exploring each other's needs and desires will bring you closer in every way. So, take the time to listen, to connect, and to show your partner that you are not just there for the moment, but that you are truly present, emotionally and physically. The more you focus on these unspoken desires, the more fulfilling your relationship will become. Now, go ahead and make her feel truly seen and desired, inside and outside the bedroom.